Hey everybody, welcome to Money, Money, Money. My name is Lady J. Ahmed will be on in just a few minutes because, oh, hey Christina, she said he was a big help last week to our homeless under the bridge. Amen. That's what he does. You know, that's what's up. That's what Ahmed does. And so Ahmed is very helpful in the community. He's a really good person. He does a lot in the community. Like y'all just don't even know. Even with the people that come into his office, he does a lot with the people in his office. I've seen him just, you know, listen to what the people are going through and do stuff for free for them. So not that y'all need to go there with a sad story, you know what I'm saying? But he has a heart. And so if you need to get your taxes done, that's Baltimore tax man. A lot of people, I call him Ahmed, but a lot of people in the city actually call him King. Y'all give me 1 second because I'm doing a live. I'm doing a live right now. I got to call you right back. I'm on live. Okay. So this is the thing. He comes on once a week. He comes on and he actually comes on to talk about how to help us with our finances. Before tax season came in, he was actually coming on and talking about, you know, how to help us with our finances, how to help us to manage our money. And I have learned so much from him as far as going into business, how to do my business. He's going to be on in just a few minutes. He's finishing up with a client, but I wanted to get started to kind of, you know, have you all share, make sure you share the video. Let everyone know that we're going to be talking about money for just a few minutes. He doesn't have a lot of time. We're going to be talking about money. We're going to be talking about taxes. If you want to send a message, you can actually put it in the comment section. Put your message in the comment section and then we'll be able to get your questions answered because we want to make sure that when he comes on that we're ready to go because I'm telling you, he only has a few minutes to be with us. And let me put his address up so for those of you who might want to stop by. I promise you, we've had several people since we've been doing the lives. We've had several people who have gone to him based on the live videos that we've been doing, and they've actually called me and said, Lady J, like they were really happy that they were able to go down and talk to him. So that's a good thing. Let me see. Where is a man's address? Oh, here it is right here. Okay. So that's the call-in number. And I'm going to put on the ticker. If you want to actually call in and ask him some questions, you can feel free to do that. His address is 300 East 25th Street. The phone number is 443-851-0281. Miss Demita Queen, I think is her last name. She will be one of the people that would be setting you up to come in. He is now there 7 days a week. So he's there. He is waiting for you to call, but make sure you make an appointment. I'm not sure if they take walk-ins. I'll have to ask him that when he comes on, but definitely make sure that you stop by Baltimore Tax Man. Like I said, they call him King. I call him Ahmed, but stop by Baltimore Tax Man. And if you're having any problems with your finances, I gotta stop down there too because I need to talk to him about some stuff. But if you have some money issues or financial problems or things that you need worked out, go check him out. Everybody, go check him out. So, the other thing I want to share with you while we're waiting is that we have our new magazine, Baltimore. What's a Baltimore magazine is about to come out. Oh, he's texting me right now. Let me see what he's saying. The Baltimore magazine is actually about to come out pretty soon. It'll be the April edition. And oh, here he is. Okay, here he is looking handsome. All right, let me. Hey, Ahmed.
Hey, Shirley.
I'm good. How are you? I said, look at him looking all handsome today. How you doing?
I'm great, and I'm blessed. And thank you for inviting me on your show. And I see that you're doing great. And what a Baltimore magazine, now radio, now TV. I told you are next Oprah.
Listen, I said, I'm gonna have to come down and talk to you. I gotta make sure I keep all the finances and everything in line. But I know you only have a few minutes, so I've been talking to them about making sure that they come down to see you. Your phone number, I have that, your phone number and address, I have that going across the screen. And also, I was letting everyone know if they had any questions or comments, make sure they put those out. Christina Flowers said that you were a big help last week to the homeless under the bridge. So I was like, you know what, that's what he does. That's just who you are, And so today I'm only going to take maybe about 10 or 15 minutes of your time because I know you got to get back. So is there any news that you think that we need to know about taxes that have come up, maybe that we might have missed? Oh no, I think he's frozen. Can you see me? Can you hear me, Ahmed? Uh-oh, he's frozen. He's going to come back. I'm trying to find out from him because I probably don't keep up with the news like I should. He just went out. He should be coming back on. But there he is. There he is. Okay. So I was asking you, is there anything that has come out that we need to be updated on as far as taxpayers that we might have missed?
Yes. The IRS has changed the law in the middle of tax season, and the unemployment, the $10,200, they're not counting that taxable income. So who their taxes in February? That's why the delay is because IRS is doing amendment on their own. And some people are getting it now after like 45 days, and some people not gonna get it until May or June. So don't. And the state, a lot of tax software hasn't been updated from the state because the state hasn't issued, that 10,200 forgiveness on the unemployment yet. So what we're doing, we're filing the federal, and we're holding the state to e-file list. But this tax year is the, I would say like crazy tax year in like my 15 years of experience. Because unemployment, a lot of unemployment has been shut down, so people don't have their 1099. Then IRS is doing amendment. Then the stimulus comes out in the middle of tax season, and then we are dealing with, everything that we were not ready. A lot of people don't understand. We're still under pandemic. We're still under like with COVID-19. And as a tax professional, as a tax preparer and accountant, it's not that easy this year. Then you have PPP loan, then you have disaster loan. People are not surviving. Even though the child tax credit has been raised, an income credit has been raised, additional child tax credit has been raised, but people are still not surviving because, see, as a human being, we used to go to work and we used to make money, but now home, a lot of depression is hitting, and a lot of relationships are breaking up, and a lot of people are getting married. But I see mostly people are depressed right now.
Wow, and it's interesting that you said that because I keep saying that, Ahmed. Like, I understand COVID is going on and COVID is killing a lot of people, but depression, anxiety, and stress, that's killing people as well, And it's amazing because, you actually said it. You see it, coming through your doors. You see the people like that. Van said, "Hello, King, looking sharp there, my friend."
Thank you, man. And I always, pray for you, and you get what you want in life. And people like you, we need more because you are positive energy. And of course, after the pandemic, or probably after the tax season, we all get together, and dinner will be on me. For all that Leroy, Van, all the people who came in the magazine.
Yeah,
So I
yeah.
have a question for you. When the third magazine is coming out, everybody's asking me.
The magazine should be out. I want to say maybe a little over a week,
Okay.
because I had two articles that I really wanted in there, and I just got them this week. So Eric has to get that part of the magazine together, but it's coming, everybody. And I was just telling them that just before you came on. This magazine is going to be filled with women. The whole entire magazine.
March was the month of the women empowerment.
Yes, yes, Mark. Yep. And so that this magazine is going to be exciting. We got Christina Flowers is going to be on the cover of the magazine, and we have some other women who are doing some great things in the city. Also have a young lady who's a professional ballet and a ballerina. I'm sorry, and so she's going to be in there. It's going to be a really great magazine, y'all. So
That's
look
a
for
very
it.
good news, and Christiana Flower deserve it to be in a magazine. A lot of people tell me like she's making money off the homeless, she's doing that, but there's nothing wrong with making money. But in the same time, she's always there for them. If she's
Always.
not in a Baltimore city, we will have a disaster with the homeless.
Exactly. Exactly.
She connect all the communities, and she connect all the cultures to bring them together. And
Mhm.
there's no color and no race for being a homeless. Why
That's
people are homeless? People tell me like, why you help them? They're drug addict. They this. I said, listen, man, you are not in this situation. You
mhm.
have a warm bed to go to sleep. You have a hot shower. You have a bathroom where you can use.
Right.
These people, yes, they become a drug addict. They lose their home, but not all of them. You know,
Right. Right.
some
Right. Right.
the financial situation. Some went through the mental situation. We don't
Mhm.
understand what others are going through.
Right.
Mental, you know, mental health is number one, Charlie.
That's right. That's right. And you know what I meant? It can happen to any of us. Any of us could be under that bridge. So, when people are talking, half the time I don't hear them. And as far as Christina Flowers, I've been down there so much. Christina sleeps down there sometimes, a lot of times. So there's a lot of things that she does, and she should be paid because she's doing something that the city should be doing. So, shout out to her. The best I can do, we honored her at our women's event a couple weeks ago. The best I can do is put her on the cover of a magazine so people can see who she is and really talk about the great things that she's doing in the city. So that's another question I have for you, though. I was down there one day, and some of the homeless people were trying to find out where their stimulus check at. Can you explain to people, like, do you have to have an address, right, in order for?
Yes, like see, that's a very good question. And the problem is that like if you haven't done taxes in like a couple of years, stimulus is getting delayed. But there's a way you can get it, especially the third one. They're not gonna touch it with the past obligation, like child support, like past debts.
Mm-hmm,
If you have an address, or if they don't have address, like I think they can use Christiana Flower at office address. They can get the mail over there. Also, they can pay the accountant maybe a minimum fee. I don't know, maybe
mm-hmm.
$100. It depends on the accountant. So
Yeah.
they that card like EPS card. Because I might not gonna charge my fees to help you, but the bank has to charge that fee, the debit card, which is like 25 or 35, $50 or something.
Mm-hmm,
And
mm-hmm.
it's gonna come on a card, so you don't need to go pick up the check. You don't need ID to cash it out. But in the same time, what I see a lot of problem, they don't have an ID. If they don't have
Right.
ID, then I cannot issue them the debit card because the debit card has to be their name, their information. It's like a bank card.
Right. Right.
So that's one issue I see. Second issue I see with the homeless, they don't have a right to come to my office, and I am so swamped. I love to go over there, help them out. And my partner Damita Queen, she went there, she tried to help the people, but if they don't have the ID, there's nothing we can do to get them the EPS card. We can only go to the website and do it. And I want to go and do it. I've been planning to go there and do it, and now Christiana has trailer that where we all can sit and get it done.
Right.
And
Right.
I am like, so busy that with my tax clients that I hardly have a time sometime to go eat my lunch. I
I
usually
know.
go to my
Yeah.
real office 9 to 12, and I get here by 12 o'clock. Sometimes I leave here like 8, 9, 10, 11.
Yeah.
And then, Ramadan is coming for Muslim people next month. So we
Right. Right.
have for Ramadan because we're going to be fasting from sunrise to sunset.
Mm-hmm.
So, and then, since we have so many cultures in Baltimore City, like Jewish holiday was there, Happy Easter to everybody. Easter was there. Now Ramadan is coming. John Hansborough said, "Go see the King."
Tax King.
Thank, thank you. Yes, John and Sholanda, they are a good couple, and I learned a lot of things from them. Especially like I read his first book.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm not a good reader. I get bored. I like to watch like documentary, but his book, I
His book.
started reading it. I finished in 2 hours.
Yeah. Yeah. That book is powerful.
And my wife was surprised. She said, "You never read a book." Why? I said, "John wrote so much, with excitement, and this is the true story of their couple."
Yeah.
When Ahmed, Rana, you need to go. You need me to go.
Oh, to go with you to the homeless to help
Yeah,
the
we can do it. We can do it probably maybe next week, once a day. Like if you text me on my cell phone, we can do, and then you can help me. No problem. Maybe Charlene can come down there too.
Yes, sir. Let me know. Let me know. So that's good info for the homeless because I was down there and they were really struggling with. Now, the other question that came up too was some people, and this is the homeless and people that are not homeless, they have been looking for their stimulus check. And sometimes it seems like other family members were able to get it because they claimed them. Is that true?
Okay, see what happened is that the first one, the $1,200 stimulus check came. The IRS used the 2018.
Mm-hmm.
The second one, they used the 2019 information. So if you are more than 17-year-old, you are not gonna get the first stimulus check. You're not gonna second. If you are a mother, you are dependent on your son or your daughter, you're not gonna get it. But there is a way you can get it. If 2020, you don't go dependent on them. You file your own taxes. There's a form called recovery rebate credit, but a legit accountant or legit tax preparer can help you. But
Mm-hmm.
going to the people who's doing the tax on the basement, or you're doing the people who's putting,
In the basement.
I have a lot of them coming in, and then once they file it, then they come to me, then I can help them. It's like operation, once you do the operation, you got to do the operation again as a doctor.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
Prepare wisely, I'm not saying choose wisely. So
yeah.
here's a form for recovery rebate credit. And then let's say I have a gentleman who become 18 now. He's working on W-2 and he has an unemployment getting it last year.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want to get claimed with my mother because I'm not going full-time school, which
Mm-hmm.
is so I helped him. He got the first one 1,200. He got the second one 600. And he got the third one 1,400. So altogether, 14 plus 6 is 2,012, $3,200 he got back. And now he's very happy and he's working on planning opening his own business.
Mm-hmm.
Sometimes parents need to just back off a little bit, let the kids make their decision. If they are 18, they can vote. They can make their own decision too. Let's treat them like an adult.
Right.
But full-time school, parents are taking care of them. They're staying home and they can prove it. Then I don't mind putting a dependent. But the $1,400, even though if you are a dependent, everybody's getting it.
Okay.
So let's say if you claim, your son, and your son is like, under 24,
Mm-hmm.
you will get his $1,400. But the problem is that a lot of parents are not giving the kids their money. And a lot of kids are filing their own return to get that money. But
Mm-hmm.
law should be if a kid is under 24, going to school full time, and the parents are taking care of them, then parents should get the stimulus, but give the share to the kid
Right. Right.
and give them that money or give her the money and explain them what to do with money a little bit. But don't be like it's like I can give you advice. I can show you how to make the money, but I cannot show you how to get hungry.
Right, right, yeah, yeah, definitely, definitely. So, Ahmad, one more question, or actually, I'll let you in. You tell us what we need to know about tax season, as far as preparation. I know you want us to come to you, and then I'm going to let you go because I know you got to get back to work. Oh, but we do have a question before you go. She says someone filed taxes in my son's name. My son is with the feds and has been with the feds for 13 years. I noticed a letter came here and it says identity use and gave him a number to call. Now, can a person that prepares taxes find out who used my son's name?
Yes, so what she need to do, she need to tell her son to call the IRS. If her son cannot call the IRS, then she need to fill out a form. It's called 244 power of attorney. So she
Mhm.
can get a power of attorney from him to call the IRS behalf of him. It's happening a lot. I see, like, because you know what IRS is doing. If you're filing your taxes first time, they're sending you that letter for identify verification. And then a lot of time, what people are doing, if you go back to like few years back, like uh, like one tax company, I don't want to say the name on the media, but they were doing the homeless taxes, and there was a law where they were getting a lot of money. It is all over the news. So there are people who are gonna try to steal your money. There are people who are gonna try to do, the negative thing or the crime, but nobody can file the taxes behalf of your son if he is feds. Yes, you can do it, but if you have a power of attorney signed by him, or he can, because I think now you have access to e-sign, access to email address.
Mm.
Everybody has access to that. So let's say if I do a lot of out of state taxes too, like I have done maybe 20 plus in Texas, I have done 20 plus in Washington State, and all over America. So I have the program where I can send them the paperwork, they e-sign me, and
Mm.
no accountant, a legit accountant or tax preparer with the PTI number, the EFIN number, should do the tax without signing it. So somebody tried to steal his identity, get that check, and it's gonna be probably next 3 years or 4 years. IRS, unemployment state, everybody gonna be busy because right now they don't have the people to go through who is the legit filing unemployment and who's just filing the unemployment just to get that free money.
Wow.
Rather
Wow.
tell you this right now on your show around April 8th, 2021, and keep in mind they will come after you if you file the fraudulent unemployment, if you file fraudulent taxes. There is a way to play with the law, but there is no way you can play with the law with the crime.
Mm. Mm. Wow. 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 Whew, I need to leave it right there because I think that's a good point right there. I probably need to leave it right there so people can get that because you tell us that all the time. Like it's really important. Just go ahead and do it the right way. Do the taxes the right way, and everybody. And also, Ahmed, people have contacted me who have gone to you, and because they've been watching the show, and they are like singing your praises about what you did for them with their taxes.
But I'm honest, I'm honest, and I know a lot of people don't like me the first time they meet me because I'm honest to them. If I told them straight up, I say, look, if everything is on paper trail, if you can prove on a paper trail, because I'm not just a tax preparer, I'm an accountant. So when
Mhm.
I file your taxes, I sign that paper with you. So if IRS or state audit you, I'm gonna go with you to make sure that everything was legit because my name is behind.
Yeah,
So
yeah.
you can the paper trail a lot of time. Yes, it's COVID. People have lost the rent. People have lost a lot of like for example, like one gentleman on the transportation company. So he has expense. He been paying the car payment, and he didn't stop the car payment. He shouldn't done it, and phone bills and office rent and all that. Right? He got some money from people, but he has a negative income this year. So I
Mhm.
go through 12-month bank statement, profit and loss to get that, and I put that negative income. I don't like putting a negative income. Anytime you put negative is a red flag with the IRS.
Mhm.
Same time, what a lot of people doing, they don't have a backup, the paper trail, but they're putting the negative income. Don't do that because today they might give you that refund, but they will come back in 2 or 3 years to audit you.
Mm.
This is not the year you claim your neighbor kid. This is not the year. Don't do that. This is the year, whatever you have, do straight job, do straight work. You might end up owing taxes. You can make a payment plan. There's a COVID forgiveness. They might not gonna charge you interest. You might can file the abatement. But do the job right away. This is not a year to make a girlfriend. This is a year whatever you have. Keep that.
Okay, okay, so everybody listen, he gives the family advice, he gives the tax advice, he just gives us a lot of great advice. So go to 300 East 25th Street. Okay, it's right there on the corner, and it's a White House on the corner. You'll see the green sign in the window. And if you want to call and make an appointment, which I suggest that you do because he's busy, it's 443-851-0281. Okay, so definitely call. You can call right now while we're doing this. And if you have any questions, feel free, like you've been doing, send your questions to me. When we talk again, I'll make sure I have those questions, get them answered for you. Or if you need a question answered right away, call his office. Okay, and like he said, he's very busy. Somebody said, I love that advice, the advice you gave. They love that advice. And thank you, Van. Van put the address on there, 300 East 25th Street. This is, everybody calls him King. Make sure that you go see Baltimore Taxman. You can Google him. You can, if you want to find out some background, go look him
Last
up.
thing I say, thank you to you again one more time. But last thing I say, cannot afford my services, come to me, show me your paperwork, and if I need to do free for you, I will do free for you. But don't bring me that you had $10,000, $20,000 income.
Mm-hmm.
You want my services free. I have family to survive too.
Yes, yes. I said that to them at the beginning. I said, look, he helps people, but don't go down there with a sad story, because you're trying to get free. If you need help, if you seriously need help and you're in dire need of getting your taxes done, be honest. At least be honest, everybody, when you go down there. So, Ahmed, thank you so much for your time, for coming on with us, for being with us. Thank you for all that you do in the city, all of the donations you make, all of the support. We appreciate you too. So thank you so much. Everybody, this is Baltimore's Tax Man. Make sure you go see him, 300 East 25th Street. Phone number 443-851-0281. I'm Lady J. I'll see y'all later. All right, Ahmed, take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.